Hello, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's. This is a very old one, the original Five Nights at Freddy's. Mike has never played it, he's playing it now.
And I'm gonna watch this time.
Do not continue, do regular new game, because you want it to start off easy. And with the story that way too.
Yeah. Not that he's going to know the story like we know the story.
Yeah, because you have to watch game theory to know the story.
Here we are.
Okay, now what are the controls?
Just
Like-
the mouse.
Oh, really?
It'll explain it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty easy to figure out.
Okay.
Listen to it.
1, 2, 2.
I'm sorry if you're listening to this. Very bad business.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact. So, I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So, let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days, or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached, and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit clunky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without a costume. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with crossbeams, wires, and electronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, First Station agrees. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
But he's not gonna see it. That's only if he sees it. And it's not gonna be on the first night.
Yeah, I know, it's gonna be like... He doesn't shoot until night 4, right?
2.
Really? 2? Oh yeah, 2, but he's really lame at like 2.
Golden Freddy?
No. Golden Freddy comes out any night. We're talking about Foxy.
I definitely got by him on night 4. So fat chance of getting got by Foxy.
Unless he just completely
Is it
forgets
cool
about
if I
Pirate
eat the
Code.
rest of your cake? No. Aw. Also.
I brought a soundboard. It only has one sound. It's on display. And you know when. If I'm not here to do it.
Is it going to go off into sleep mode?
No. Well, it might do this. In which case you either hit this or that, and then you put it. Doesn't matter which one. Either of those two buttons. Leave it down now. 'Cause I don't want to mess with it.
Who was that?
That one.
Hmm?
That one and the one up above it is gonna be your best friend. Trust me on this.
Why?
Foxy.
Ooh. That's where she comes in?
He's the only one that you see running at you. But don't stay on that one only. Oh, by the way, go back out. Lights. Check them. Don't leave them on. You'll run out of battery power.
Yeah, you have very limited battery. You're doing good for now, but try not to use things.
Because right outside the door, your cameras can't see. Which is why you have to keep flipping back. You're not gonna have to worry about Foxy the first morning.
Why does people tell him about that? Just let him deal with it. They will explain it to him when he needs to know.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, how are you at improv songs?
James, do I know a song or do I have to make something up?
Improv, as in you make it up on the spot. I'll play a tune, you have to make a song to go to it. This is a little ditty I like to call the Fawn Song.
I love thongs. Ripping them up takes so long because I've gotta figure out a way to sweet talk.
Is that Foxy?
That's Foxy. You better get ready because you might get scared out of your mind. I don't know what rhymes with mine, so I'll just sing.
The first thing that comes to my mind. I'm done.
That's all on record. Copyright that.
I certainly hope they heard that and they could hear you, because that was actually good. That was actually a good improv thing. I was gonna make it be like this sweet like love song and be like all these different kinds of ones. If I was singing it, but I can't sing it and play it. I could barely play it as it was. I could barely play it with you singing it.
I thought it...
It's me.
Oh god.
What?
And
That
he
was
won't
on the
come.
first night.
Yeah, well, he can come any night, but he won't come probably.
Well, yeah. That was really suspicious.
That's right there.
Yeah, he is.
Dude, later, we should just, like, when we're not doing a Let's Play, we should just, like, sit here and just do a
I actually have to leave at 9, so.
Okay, there's
like
Chica.
Leave or be home by 9?
Leave.
Okay. Well, we got time. We won't be playing this for 45 minutes. We won't last that long.
I just hope that Foxy gets
Huh?
You're not gonna be able to keep that on. You gotta quick check. So click, click,
Okay.
click.
Yeah, I only have 24% power left.
We've only got an hour left, so we can close both doors right now and be fine. I don't recommend that as a thought of practice, but oh, and if you're gonna do this,
Yeah.
you've only got like an hour left in a substantial amount of time. Don't check your cameras because that's going to take a while. Don't check your cameras because you see, this is your battery usage. That also uses up a crap ton.
The doors use the word. So you try to only close them when you need it.
Boom! First night, piece of cake.
Did you know technically you can get through the first night by doing literally one? Yeah, because think about it. The only time
Don't you think that's a little loud?
Not at all. The only time when Chica and Bonnie show up is if you look away. They can't show up otherwise. The only one that shows up without you looking away is Foxy. Foxy doesn't come out the first night. So if you literally sit there and do nothing, you won't get caught. However, the second night, good luck with that.
Yep.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize
you spend too long on the cameras.
Door lights.
I did.
There are blind spots
you gotta be quick.
in camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your door. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door lights. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Just roll, okay?
I'm gonna close the door.
Alright. Be very worried about using power. Yeah, that one's a shocker. You know, you can see his shadow. And you can also check your... Click it again.
Still there.
Yep. And you can also check your camera.
Okay, he's not there. Wait, no, he's still there.
Yeah. Right in front of the door is the spot that you can't see the camera.
He's still there, but...
I'm gonna...
You're gonna have to go.
Yeah, you're using too much power.
What?
Fantastic.
No.
Drive.
Yeah, you did. Check the red code. No, Foxy's still 7. Yeah, but it's 2 a.m. and he's a little under 60. He's at 64 power,
So I'm not gonna survive?
You might. It's hard though. You're gonna have to be very, very careful with your power now.
He's doing surprisingly well.
Hey, check the hall.
Check the hall, 1,000 hollies.
Not that one, that
There's a shadow there?
Not that one.
No, he had the right one.
It's the right one. I thought it was that one. So keep the camera on that hallway.
How come they only allow you so much power?
It's because of that stupid fan.
If you just unplugged the fan.
Check that hall.
Still there.
It's Bonnie, that's why.
And Bonnie is...
Bonnie is
Big purple bunny.
Oh.
Chica is the chicken. And Freddy is the bear.
Yeah.
What was that?
You just saw the golden Freddy stuff.
Really?
It's
It's
me.
me.
You go play.
Jared, whatever you do, they're not comical anyway.
Why?
Beware. Bonnie and Chica are very active on night 2.
Hey, check the
That wasn't
curtain.
even useful. That wasn't even helpful.
Pirates
Get out of
Cove.
here. You can't even define it correctly.
Ooh.
He's in there, close the door.
Your arm. All out.
He has to.
Chica's.
Chica chicken. Chica chicken. Other door. Stop with the lights.
Sorry.
Check the hall. Now that, check the hall.
Stop closing the door.
What?
Nothing.
What, Freddy?
I want the door open. I was so missing.
What, I just stopped Foxy?
Yeah, you stopped Foxy.
He wanted you to get got by Foxy.
Yes.
You wanted that.
That's too good.
He wanted it too.
Wow.
I was scared. I'd rather
Yeah, that was.
No, it was near coincidence because Bonnie was there.
Yeah, because that was pretty.
Bonnie just saved your life. I just want you
Why
to
is it audio only?
Check the pirate's code.
It's on recording. We got it on recording.
Yeah. He's probably just gonna chill in Pirate's Cove now.
Oh,
Well, he's not there, which means he's roaming.
wait a minute. Ooh.
Howdy. How was that west? No, that's oh, yeah, west. We're assuming that the back of the restaurant is facing south and the front of the restaurant is facing north.
Well, we're not assuming. We're told that.
Well, I guess that's true, but I mean, like... Check Tower Cove.
It's
That was fast.
Look at the flick of the wrist, Look at the flick of the wrist, Check, see if he's gone. Look at the flick of the wrist, Check the light,
sorry.
And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
What was it?
Stop using the lights. Just hold it out. Get off the
Yeah, in
camera.
slow motion.
What?
Hold it out. Hold it out.
Justin, I need you to.
What do you mean hold it out?
Hold out the last 8% of your battery. For the last hour.
That was... Wow.
Don't activate anything.
At 7%.
Oh god. I don't know what that was.
It's me.
That's cool.
Tim.
Apparently it's me. That's really receptive. There's one dark room in your camera. Far cam 6. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Audio only. So you got 3% left. With an hour to go.
Nice, got less than that.
2%.
Let your power run out. Do it. Justin, no. Shut up.
He's in the door.
He's in the doorway. Wrong doorway.
You made it.
What, you saw him in the doorway?
No, you heard it.
Victory celebration. Justin, I need you to turn the phone.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Get it.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm back.
Well, that was the first time I've ever played in front of Freddy.
He's past due.
What's past two?
I owe you 2 slaps now.
No, you don't.
Yes, you slapped me past due.
Yeah, well, there. What do you mean?
You didn't give me your slap.
I didn't have a slap on you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't have a slap on me?
No, I didn't.
Everybody had a slap on me.
Not everyone.
I didn't.
Everyone had a slap.
I had a slap on everyone.
Hey,
You
you're
had a slap on
doing
me.
great.
Yeah.
Most people don't last this long.
No,
I
I
mean, you know,
You and Justin
other things
had a slap on me.
I'm not implying that they
So you don't get to slap me without me
That's not what I
fighting.
meant.
I can't believe I stopped
Anyway,
Foxy.
I better not take up too much of your time.
Yeah.
Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an
I
idea.
hear that. It's
If
gonna
you
get
happen to be
real.
hot and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp.
Go limp.
Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah,
Does
never
it
mind.
work?
Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught.
Straight up your ass.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
That was a Gary's mod, by the way. Now, game on. Wasting 10% of your power already. some pizza.
What?
No.
Chica's cooking you pizza?
Chica's cooking me pizza. Because Chica is actually nice. Chica's cool. So you see Chica.
Chica's really awesome. She just really hates Nathan.
Exactly. So you see Chica, she's walking one way and Foxy's walking the other, and then Foxy looks around and she's like, you know, pizza comes from there. And he's like, wow, that's really hot. And she's like, oh my god!
Where'd you see that?
Okay,
It was
Chica
a
right
comic
there.
that someone wrote.
There's a lot of really stupid.
Yeah, there are.
And then there's a couple that actually just make you sad.
Yeah. There was like this one where it's like Freddy Fazbear's Pizza gets knocked down, the guy takes a security job somewhere else, he's sitting in his office, he's like bored out of his mind. He goes back home, all the animatronics are there in
his house.
Yeah. And Freddy's just like, welcome back, Smitty. And it's like, you left the door closed all day. And Chica's like, you left the door closed all day. You must have wasted so much power. And then Foxy's like, Smitty, I missed you! And Bonnie's like, I got the video game set up, and Chica's cooking pizza. You're ready to have some fun? And he's sitting there, he's actually smiling, and I'm like, did you hear that? It's the sound of my heart breaking.
Like what?
It was a comic that someone wrote. I thought it was really an interesting twist on the Five Nights at Freddy's thing.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of those. Where they're
No.
I love the one.
Chica's right outside the door.
It's just a single panel. And there's just a night guard like dead on the thing. And then it's like Foxy looking all like ashamed, and then Chica's like, we were trying to throw him the surprise party, and you just had to give him a heart attack.
And he's like, exactly. There's this other one where it's like,
Crap.
Oh, this has gotta go.
it was down mute.
There.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's Foxy got him, but you didn't
Chica,
win, huh?
Chica.
It was Chica.
I got a lip cramp from it. It's like,
Huh?
I got a lip cramp from it.
You got Jones.